So yeah, no, should be, yeah, like I said, there's a lot of stuff was there. I don't know if anybody caught some of the D&D live stuff last weekend.
Yeah, we watched a lot of it. My father-in-law was not amused.
Well, I figured you got Jack Black, Kevin Smith. I got to tune in for that. For it, the crew from G4.
I used to watch G4 Tech TV all the time. I forgot that Kevin Pereira was like a person.
Yeah, yeah.
Where was Morgan
So,
Webb? That's my question.
she's not doing part of it at this time, so I don't know. It's probably because whenever she's been doing since then, they couldn't entice her back, or she wasn't interested in being a live persona. Though she apparently will show back up for Acquisitions Inc. when they start doing live events again.
That'll be fun.
So
pretty cool, yeah.
Though I've actually gone to them and go, hey, listen, I know maybe Morgan's not like going to be a regular person here, but hey, could you maybe Kevin invite her on like maybe once every month or once a quarter, and just have like a like a podcast, like an hour bull session between the two of you, like for good old times.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, I've been catching Sessler's on his occasional things that he'll do on YouTube, where he gets his soapbox, where he talks about some of the industry, or just does it like a review, a review that isn't really a review type thing of video games. And boy, I can't believe how much I miss those.
Yeah. All right. I think it's working.
Okay, so I'm guessing most likely Nick is still on vacation because I haven't heard from him.
Yeah, he said he was going camping and should have made it back by D&D, but I guess that's not the case.
It happens.
I'll go egg his house after.
But I was going to say, for future, like I said, if people are interested, I am thinking I will develop, let me know, style of play or things like that, if people want to do one-off type things, because if there's any interest in, just doing one shot type of games or anything like that, I've got games that you can pick up and play, don't really need much learning. Again, Call of Cthulhu, I have lots of one shots. I've got a couple superhero games that are one shots. I've got a couple other things, pulpish or comedic, one shots that we could do, as well as I will need some planning on this at some point, though. I do want to do a one shot where it's basically you bring in people that are 20th level.
I would enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's started to be different to normal gameplay.
I'm down
Liam's-
for whatever, yeah, whenever.
Liam's been trying for 2 weeks to get into a Starfinder game.
More than
Like
that. 3 or
keeps
4.
getting postponed.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can understand that. We'll keep an eye out, for a few things. Gen Con online, because they're doing Gen Con this year is doing a 3-phase convention simultaneously. They have the in-person convention, which is insane. Because it's
What's
taking
in
place.
person again?
Sorry?
What's in person again?
They have it's in a state with a low vaccination rate.
Wow.
They're just going to trust people on if you've vaccinated, if you're going to go maskless, even though it has a reduced thing. It's like I go, Yeah. I'm not going. A surprising number of individuals are going. I think they are expecting that the gamer crowd is a little more intelligent and forthright in this. But as somebody that's been to conventions, there's a reason why there's a thing called convention crud, and I've
Where
gotten it.
everyone gets sick.
Yeah. You know, so
That's a nasty term.
there is
Never heard of it. It's nasty.
yeah, it's basically just it's like a cold. It's because of usually the air and things and everything it goes around.
A lot of mouth breathers, I guess.
Yeah, and well, part of the thing too is at least the one time as well as I went, it's like it's just we're in ragweed season is the worst, so it's like
Wait, what's this?
so what?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but personally, like the people my age, I won't date myself, that are like smart. I like, people you're like, oh, you're a common, decent human being, and like half of them don't believe in the vaccine already. So
I know.
it's really surprising, but
I
so I
can't
I
believe
don't
it.
assume anymore.
Yeah, I know. I'm very surprised. I've got good people I work with, people who I thought, this guy's not an idiot. They won't get vaccinated. I'm like, it's weird. I don't get it. It's just it's
Yeah.
like,
So
basic science.
So I mean, they're also going to have a lot but they're having an online component, and they're having a in-store component. So basically, apparently, stores can sign up to do things as well. And I'm like, okay, that's a little better, maybe. But you can sign up right now for the Gen Con online, which is what I did last year. And sign up now. On August 6th, the catalog will become available for you to browse and select. And the way that it works is that you select the events that you want to attend, and there's a cost for a lot of them, right? Depending on what, there's no cost to sign up, but there's costs sometimes for the individual event. It's usually pretty reasonable, except if you go for one of the charity or celebrity games. Like I did last year, I paid something so I could be with the guys that are like actually work for Chaosium to be in their Call of Cthulhu games. The D&D games, celebrity games, were a little too rich for my blood. But they were there. So what you can do is do those games there. But I said you put in the order, and what it does is that you try and hit submit as soon as possible, and it will allow you sort of goes through as it goes in and just weights it, and it takes your first choice and puts you in there. If you get your first choice, great. If your second choice or third or whatever conflicts with the times of the first one, it just skips that one and goes down.
Interesting.
Yeah, I can't remember. There's the 3 Gs. There's Gen Con, Gary Con, and Gamehole Con.
Yes.
And I think I played at like at least 2 of them last year.
Gary Con was an
heard
online game. So I think the other one.
Oh, they
was...
postponed.
Yeah.
And I heard someone chirping on Discord that that all the online slots were already taken. There must be like an early sign up or something for
what?
I thought it was Gen Con.
Mert, what have you done that you haven't told us?
It's not available.
Nothing. What?
Well, you were a
Talking about the
sword
sword
fighter.
Oh, right.
And a wrestler.
Yes. I've
What
had a
else
story
haven't you
past.
told us?
I had a very supportive parents. when I was a kid. So they're like, "You want to do a thing? Yeah, go ahead." Yeah, no. What? How'd you know I was a wrestler? I never said that. Did I?
Yeah, you
Dark
did.
Alliance.
I think you
conversation.
did.
Oh, right.
So,
No. So yes, just quickly put this to bed. When I was 15, I joined the CPW, which was a wrestling federation out in Gatineau, and so we trained with there for a while, for 2 or 3 years, and then broke my ankle. So then I just never went back. But I have a friend that's actually been signed to the what do you call that? The training program in Florida. So Player Uno, if you ever look him up, he's gotten pretty big now. So good for him. I'm a little jealous, but he stuck to it. I didn't. So whatever. And then yeah, and then after that, when I needed something else to do that was cool, I joined the Ottawa Medieval Sword Guild and did that for a while, Western martial arts, until I just lost interest. Some of them were more wanting to become more reenactors and purists, so I wasn't gonna go fight in hose. So I just was not interested wearing stockings. So I stopped that.
Well, that's on you, really.
Yeah, well, it was cool. I still have my sword. It's all rusty now, but yeah, I still have all that in my chainmail. But some of them wanted to discuss and fight over, the old book, the 14th century manuscript, more than actually practice. So I lost interest. But yes, and now I do nothing. So it's good to have stories.
Fight with swords in our
Yeah,
imagination.
now I get to actually do what I always wanted to do, which was play D&D. So I'm happy.
And you play a wrestler half the time too, so
Yeah.
it's all making sense.
Yeah, so this is
a wrestler with a sword.
Blair, just to let you know, from the looks of it, it's more of like the live Gen Con is sold out this time.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I just saw it. Like, I just happened to be on Discord and I got the pop up, and I was like, I don't have time to go down this rabbit hole.
Yeah. So they said no, they haven't even opened it up yet for it. They're still looking for events for the online at this point. So there's that. So I said if you're looking for that, because I know Pesos last year had some Finder games, as well as I think they run a monthly con too, online cons.
Cool.
Their society. All right. So where were we last time we left?
Spell magic.
Yeah.
Underlined in my book.
That's right. Okay. So you basically, there are two ballistas in this hallway that you're looking at there. I believe that you figured out that they are animated.
Yeah.
They're basically
That's
at
right.
this point, remember your classic RoboCop movie?
I've never seen that.
And that's on you.
Sorry, I'm dropping the ball here.
No, that's good parenting.
All right, I got
It's a
it
very
now.
violent movie.
Level 2 players.
Though did spawn a Marvel animated series as well as comic book.
Yeah. I think that they just moved. I think was the.
there is some minds that are going to slowly walk towards us.
Yeah.
I don't think us running up there is probably the best bet. Personally,
No.
maybe we should let it come to us if it's going to.
Okay. Let me just see. Do some math.
One of us might need to stay in its view for it to actually move.
Like these things will not be a good day for people should you
You said what, like 3d10 min is their damage?
yeah.
Yeah. No bueno.
I'm gonna hold Dispel Magic for when the one on top, Ballista 2, comes within 120 feet, which is 4
can you
squares from now.
put up the map?
Okay, yeah, sorry. I can't see the map.
That's
Okay, let me first off. Sorry, I had it up. I thought you guys did it as well. There we go.
I mean, I'm a monk. I can deflect a bit of range damage. 9 plus a d10. So, I'm not so sure if that will be enough. Especially considering there's 2 of them.
So that's fine.
Okay. I think whatever we do, we have to keep Quillback alive, just so that he
We
can
don't
bring us
die.
You know,
back.
technically,
Yeah.
I think you are in a 120-foot range.
yeah. I counted it out, and it looked like I was a couple squares too far.
Uh,
Is there
Was
like
the
a
A?
little
They're
tape
moving,
measure?
right? They moved, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they moved.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they are, I think, at this point.
from the just targeting where them, it says I'm 150 away.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, 145 away from me.
Okay.
So
Okay.
as soon as he's in range, I'll let fly.
So you've got it for your reaction. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
you
assume. Sorry, I think we're in initiative order in the combat tracker, so
that's correct. So
I'll just hold my action.
hold your action.
Might not be long.
Right.
Or sorry, I should just say when any of them come within range and not be so picky.
All right. And
Okay, so I'm going to cast. He's within range.
all right. Let's see here.
List of 1. So I'll cast a spell, 3rd level spell.
So the question is, do you get to react before he does anything or not?
It's when it hits my trigger, and my trigger was when it comes within range.
Okay, so we'll say that you get to go first.
Perfect. So I'll hold out my present my sensor and say, "Thou shalt not pass." Fire off have my spell skitter across the floor like a crayfish and find duck into a crack like a spectral crayfish.
It has no effect.
It depends on how these were created.
Okay. Well, this is an animated object. There we go. Pop it open. So it's classified as a large construct. Okay. In theory, this should work. Let's see how well this works. All right. I'm going to need a let's see here. An ability check on your spell casting ability, please.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's good. It's good.
Animate object is a 5th level spell.
Yeah, so the DC would be 15.
Yep.
I did my research in advance.
Okay, so it does the
Perfect. I'll look at Cade. You're up.
My
You do the
turn.
next one.
Okay. Well, let's see how those. I'm gonna have to move first.
So I guess the info, is it a normal ballista now, or is it just like non-functional now?
it is let me see, that's a good question. I think it is sort of a ballista at this point, but it's will not do as much damage because the what it was shooting out was technically fire magic.
Not
You
anymore.
could set it on fire and then fire it.
That's always an option.
Hmm.
Don't underestimate the ability of fire.
Yeah, and the ability of fire on employees.
Whoa. Glad you're not my boss. Wow.
Very
So
motivating.
yeah, motivation. Bonus action hide. 5, 10, 15.
Well, you can't hide and run out into the hall.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm doing.
There's much place for you to hide.
There's no way you could do a sneak attack.
Yeah, I can't do a sneak attack until someone gets a melee, because that's too far for my bow. So I'm just gonna pop out, take a normal shot. Woo!
Shooting hot tonight.
But too bad this wasn't a sneak attack shot.
Oh, still a nice amount of damage.
Pop back, bonus action hide. That's all I got.
Okay.
Oh, dragon, yes.
I don't think my best bet is to run out there and start whacking things somehow. I think I'm just gonna run over here and hold an action, wait for it to get closer.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
So just to be clear, did you deanimate Ballista 1? Like, is it still like a threat?
I don't believe so, from what they said.
It's not animated anymore.
Okay.
Still there.
Oh. Okay.
So I mean, the one that would be of an issue is the one that hasn't moved yet.
Yeah. Now, I really want to just run in and use my deflect missiles whenever it attacks, but I have a feeling that would go badly.
Can you
I don't know
deflect
that they're-
magic?
Yeah, it's like I don't know that they're missiles. At this
Okay,
point.
fair enough. So if I dash 3 times using a key point, how far is that?
You
I
think you
mean-
could use the deanimated one as cover?
Yeah. Yeah, if I dash, so if I use my movement, dash on my action, dash with a bonus action, I could run over to the deanimated one.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a plan to me. So you can be the target, and then we'll rush after.
Fair enough, but hopefully I have cover. So yeah, that's 120 feet, and I can move 40 feet 3 times.
I love monks.
Yeah, there we go.
And if it shoots at you, hopefully it'll shoot the other one first.
Yeah, hopefully I have
Yeah.
some sort of cover.
Hopefully.
Range on my crossbow is at 120. Oh, it's a heavy crossbow, up to 400.
Nice.
Cool. I'm just gonna stay. I was gonna run in and shoot, but seeing Wes do it, I'm like, yeah, you do it. You go there, and then I'll just hunker behind the wall here and take a shot next to Kovac here. How much is that? 145. Yeah. So I'll pull out my crossbow and shoot. Right here. Let's see. Woo, very good. Thunking a crossbow bolt. Oh my god, great damage. And I feel like I've accomplished something. So here we go.
Better than some.
That was me. Yeah. Better than me.
I'm surprised you didn't tidal wave the whole corridor. Like, how far does it go?
I could have gone 120 feet, but I wasn't sure if it was the best action. Maybe.
I feel like it would have failed. Was it Dex? Potentially. Who knows?
I was hoping to come closer.
All right.
Sirenscape so complicated.
Is it playing anything? I can't really hear.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Sorry, it's just I had the volume
Yeah.
too low. My bad.
Yeah, the same thing happened to me earlier. All right.
There we go.
All right. Gonna roll, but I'm gonna give him disadvantage to hit the monk. Because I'm gonna say you can do the cover and stuff.
You appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yes.
Well then, yeah, the ballista has no mercy on its ally. It appears.
Let's just double check something here. I'm gonna give you honestly as much. All right, I am just gonna roll some damage here. But you're not gonna, I'm gonna say you're not gonna take all of it.
Ah, it's fine. You can take that.
All right, take half that damage.
Okay. Let's put that in.
Well, the
Okay.
ballista takes the whole.
I have 2 temporary hit points. Nice. Right, so half rounded up, I assume.
Rounded down. So
Rounded
isn't it
down?
always in the
Okay.
player's favor?
Okay.
Yeah, it's usually
so
rounded down.
7. Okay. I took that whole thing, that'll be half my health.
So you basically have gotten hit, and you think to yourself, boy, you're glad you're in cover, as you notice the ballista looks really worse for wear for getting hit. That could have been a lot worse. New round. Quebec, you're up.
All right. Look at Mert. Should I just do that again?
Yeah. As
Um,
Wes is on fire.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would like that.
Okay. If I move here, is that... Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay. So 5, 10, 15. Mm, 20, 25. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna have a spectral jellyfish short circuit ballista 2. And I'll roll a wisdom check, which I'm sure will be just as good as the last one.
No.
Or not.
It's close.
I think we're good. I think we're good. It's an action for me to go into my shell, so I can't do that.
So when you just like go
I
behind
can't
your
cast
shield.
Shield of
and
Faith. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna. Okay, my shield's out. I can't Shield of Faith myself because I just cast a big spell.
Of resistance.
Resistance. Yes. I can cast. Oh no, I can't because it's an. Can I? Is it a bonus action to cast resistance? It's an action. Can I cast Spare the Dying on myself now, preemptively? Okay, I can't do anything else.
I can slap a goodberry in your mouth as I run by.
I'm gonna just hold my shield up and
Hope for the best.
hold my breath for an
Just
hour.
do like the Link situation where you just kind of like hunker down and hide completely as much as you can behind it.
I actually
Yeah,
think there's a
exactly.
spell that is basically spare the dying, but in advance.
Yeah, it's Death Ward.
Um,
But I would, unless I take a couple levels of Sorcerer, I'm out of luck.
Well, you could also, if you go high enough, you could also get contingency, which is if blank situation occurs, cast blank spell.
Or if I got a Ring of Spell Storing, that's actually the answer. That's the answer right there.
That's obviously what we're gonna find behind these ballistas. So
There's also there is a magic item that I think that has Death Ward.
I think you can get a Death Ward amulet,
Mhm.
so it automatically triggers. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. Oh, I'll click on the thing.
Oh, I just came up with an awesome combination. Contingency, heal. So if you ever go down, heal up with 70 hit points. Okay, my
great.
turn.
yeah.
Now that I have a ally, 4 of which to use.
It's
yeah,
the-
shoot
Alright.
too, eh?
Yeah, I'm behind the one ballista.
Yep.
Number 1 is not active at the moment. So it's
5,
not the.
10, 15.
I suppose you could
20.
hide behind me though.
Yep. I hide
Yeah,
behind
okay.
Quillback. Come on.
Apparently,
Ah.
the new horror movie Old shows the downside of having healing powers.
That looks terrifying.
Yeah, I saw the preview and I was like, nope.
Whoa!
Oh, net 20.
Oh,
Dang.
Beauty.
Gotta remember sneak attack. Arr!
That's
Blood
Holy
dice.
smokes.
oh,
So many twos.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm sure it's one hit away now.
Alrighty.
Or maybe it's one tidal wave away.
Maybe.
Maybe.
As Wes is swept away as well down the hallway.
I think he needs to be put out. He was kind of smoking a bit
Yeah.
there.
Anything else from Cade?
Oh, that's all Kate got.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oops.
run out here.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Screen. I'm going to cast tidal wave. Mainly I'm in that guy, but hoping to catch Wes in the splash, so he, gets put out.
Yeah. Oh,
What? It dexterously avoided your tidal wave.
it's
It's-
barely does.
Damn you, RoboCop.
Okay, so I guess does he still take? I
Uh,
think he still takes that.
Yeah.
Probably. Oh,
I just had like a Family Guy kind of picture of like a dancing piano, like getting out of the way for some reason. I don't know.
And that's me.
You're not far off.
okay. My turn then. Well, I need to run into the water. I think.
Dunk your head for sure.
Yeah. So I have just enough movement to reach it, and I'm just gonna bounce it a couple of times.
Just
More
pull
is
some
speed.
levers.
Okay.
Yeah, that was 40 feet exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna be punch a wooden construct. Oh,
Just
nothing to
punch it
wood.
straight in the wood and cracks.
Yeah.
Oh, is that all?
It's kind of fitting that the only person to take damage is the one that'll blow on. Oh.
Well done.
Okay.
Well guys.
Done indeed.
So
Yeah,
are we
that went pretty well.
satisfied that Ballista 1 will not wake up?
Just punch the wood in on that one as well.
Well, that's our job, putting things to sleep and they don't wake up.
It's gonna heal Wes.
Much obliged. That was exactly what I had.
Good, good.
It's kind of amusing when you think about how this is basically an inanimate, normally objects, but just to animate spells. If you didn't have the spell magic, this could have been a very interesting fight, because at the very least, it hit people properly on target. Imagine at worst case scenario, a critical hit on somebody.
Yeesh.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure one of us would have gone down at least for sure.
Most likely me, considering what I did.
All right. Do we see anything?
Just this door.
We go in.
Knock knock.
Is it locked or closed or what's going on?
It is a closed
fire.
door. You can open it if you'd like.
Can I throw the good old perception on it first?
Certainly.
Double 9.
Seems fine.
All right, boys, let's go in. have a door.
Let's go.
You first, Orv.
All right, so you get in here, and there is a stone pillar in the center of the room that has a ring of 6 copper spigots jutting out
What's a
around it.
spigot?
3 feet above the floor. There is carved into the walls about 20 bas reliefs depicting drunken dwarves in different poses. One hand of each dwarf protrudes from the wall. 3 of these hands grasp copper tankards. The stone pillar has copper pipes running through it. You gather probably to a room elsewhere.
Can we?
Okay, so there are spigots coming out of the column, and we have empty tankards. So, does there seem to be liquid coming out of them, or is there like a trigger or a lever?
Okay,
that
so first
activates it?
off, what are you looking at? The tankards or the spigots? Sorry.
The spigots, do they seem to have like a on off or something, or like a?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I still don't know what a spigot is.
It's a spout,
Like a
Oh.
tap.
a tap. Yeah, that's
Like-
it.
We've got a bar full of them.
And that's exactly what it is.
Is a spigot a drunk person?
Oh, it's
No,
the,
it's just
what
the
liquid
thing beer
comes
comes
out
out of, or alcohol comes out of, or
Or like
liquid.
Okay.
sap out of a tree, or
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
think about a barrel,
Okay, so and you said there are 3 tankards that stick out.
Well, no, the hooks, like I said, these along the walls, there's these dwarfs, right? And you gather that because there's at least 3 tankards there on 3 of them, that this is a place where they would hang tankards from. So there most likely was 20, because there's 20 bat reliefs there, but right now there's only 3.
so they're all
Uh,
essentially cup holders.
Basically, yes.
Okay.
hey, Goris, you got
Yep.
a detect magic in you today?
Yeah, I'll throw up my detect magic.
You do it. Was that ritual casting? I guess.
Can druids
I
I think
ritual?
he can innately do it once a day.
I
I,
can.
think as a
Yeah,
furbolg.
it's part of my furbolginess.
I always forget you're a furbolg.
Oh man.
I'm just
Why
distracted
I'm
by
so
all the beer,
handsome.
it seems.
So sorry. First off, you, Mark, you're not 100% sure, but they're tankards. They might be worth something.
I was gonna let Goris look at him first, and then I was gonna pocket them for sure.
Okay.
But I wanted to see if there's anything about them yet, because I've learned my lesson
Okay.
as to grabbing stuff without
I have
looking at
not.
it first.
I grab it and detect magic.
We have a copper tankard in our inventory already. Does it match?
Let me take a look here. Tankard. There we go. No. The tankard that you have is clearly worth more, because this one is made of copper with a hinged lid, and is very artistic, and it is worth 25 gold. The tankards that are remaining here are still quite nice, but only worth maybe a fraction of that, maybe 5 gold a piece. But you need somebody to assess. There is no magic emanating from the tankards or the spigots. Is anybody going to do anything with the spigots, or
Yeah, so I think Mert will go gather up all the tankards and then use one to just see what comes out of the spigots, I guess,
all right?
if it's comestible or not.
I mean, he's a dwarf.
And I'm assuming, are the
anything.
stone carvings magical? That was what I was.
No,
Okay.
nothing's magical here.
So I remember there was wasn't there a carving that seemed like it was like following us once before? It was
Oh,
like
yeah, no,
moving.
I understood, but I'm just in
Just
this
making
case,
sure.
as far as you can, there's nothing magical here.
Okay.
So you just, going to turn on one spigot.
Yeah, I'll start with one. See what
Nothing
what
happens.
Maybe
Move
we
on to
should,
the next one.
maybe we could put something under to catch if something does come out.
Yeah, I'm using the tankard
Okay,
that I
yeah.
took from the wall. So I'm just
Yeah.
trying them all to see if anything comes out of any of them.
Okay,
Okay.
so you do one, nothing happens. You do two, second, nothing happens. You move to the third, nothing happens. Fourth, nothing happens. Fifth, nothing happens. So you go to the sixth and final one for it. And
I knew it.
out
What is it?
Spiders.
slime?
comes a greenish slime.
Must
I was
be,
just about to say, look at a
dwarven
freaking
ale.
slime come out of it. And afraid-
Yeah. You guys drink that?
Shut it off!
I mean, I've drank
It's
worse.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, can you shut it off halfway through?
Cool. Is it alive? Oh, it is alive. Gross.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Green slime. Okay.
Yeah. So let us do request. There we go.
Oh, that's hit.
Ooh, that's good.
Uh,
I roll a 15 and I'm second last. That's crazy.
yeah.
So
Well.
Cade's up first.
I will shoot the slime.
Okie dokie.
I don't need the bonus action hide because murder's within 5 feet of it. Wait, independent. Boop. Oh wait,
Oh, I did too. Oh, jeez. How do you like that?
Oh, poor guy. He didn't even have a chance.
Come on, Kate. Give us a turn.
Yeah, it's gone. It's destroyed.
Just explodes into mist.
Sorry, but Goris, you healed me earlier, right?
I healed you for 5, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like you didn't target me. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so the healing is right. That's
that's
good.
weird.
Good enough.
So you should be at max, right? You had 2 temporary to begin with. It was 7.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're good.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Mert,
all good now.
Mert will walk up to the slime and just kind of like picks him up and sniff it, see if it'd be like maybe they used to drink these. I don't know. And,
I will join you there.
Well, why don't we try again and see if we get more slime? Or
I think that's all the 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
isn't that the definition of madness if you keep trying the same result all the time?
Do the same thing over and over again,
so
expecting a different result.
there is a doorway, and that's the only thing that's left in this room.
Super disappointed. Mert moves on, hoping. I thought we were gonna get some ancient ale for our tavern, but no, just more slime.
Cellared.
how much could we charge for the ancient ale?
Depends how blind you get from drinking it, or how dead you get.
Could I try to move some of the dwarven stone hands, see if maybe some of them are levers?
Sure.
Yeah.
No, you try, but nothing seems to move.
Okay.
Wanna
Well, that's
Fire.
all the ideas I have for this room.
crack off a wand of secrets while we're here? Just make
Oh,
sure.
yeah. Crack off a wand of secrets.
Why not? Here it is. One use left in mine now.
Remember, it does recharge the.
Yeah. Yeah, just got one more use until it recharges, yeah. Until it recharges.
All right. I'm afraid there's nothing here except for the visible doors.
Fair enough.
Right, keep it active here. We'll check the next door. So I'll throw a perception to the door again, see if it's trapped or anything going on there.
Seems fine to you.
A door to another door, my favorite.
Mind you, there is a plaque here bolted to the western door with the following words stamped in Dwarvish.
I can read it. Ooh. So Mert reads this and says, everyone stand back to the other room, please. Want to make sure that we protect everything. Can you guys read that, by the way? Or is it Dwarven?
I can read it. Do I get a thing?
Dang it.
Well,
All right, never mind. Just follow me.
I shouldn't be able to read it. I don't know
Yeah.
Dwarven.
Yeah.
Cool
that's
back
fine.
can't read it.
But anyways, it's fine. It says, okay, I don't, again, I thought I was getting beer earlier and it got slime, so just keep your wits about you here. God knows what these ancient brewers used to drink or used to use to make drink. Cool. And then I'll throw another perception in the room just to make sure I'm not surprised by anything or to find anything basically of value. Ugh, 12.
You don't think anything there. So let's go into this room here. Let me just describe it for you
Sure.
that you can see. There is 6 stone vats, arranged as you can see in 2 rows of 3, that dominating this 20-foot high room. There is clearly you can see there's a double door in the western hall that has stacks of old barrels on both sides. On the doors are painted images of 2 dwarves in profile facing each other while standing on sideways barrels.
The ancient ale room you were talking about?
Each one of these vats is a narrow, slightly bulging stone cylinder, 10 feet high and 10 feet in diameter with probably 6-inch walls. There's a copper spigot embedded in the vats on the side facing the nearest wall at a height of 3 feet. There is a narrow stone staircase curling up the exterior of each vat to the top, which is fitted with a hinged copper lid. If you go and take a look, then I'll tell you further. But you can see that there is a pipe at the bottom that runs under the looks like it runs under the floor, which if you had to guess, goes into the
The room.
room.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Cool.
see.
And so I think, yeah, I'll just investigate each one by one. Just
Let's
open
all
up.
check. Well, let's
Yeah.
all check.
I
Grab the
mean,
vat.
following the pipe from spigot number 6 back in, we're probably going to find a lot of slime in there, right?
Well, maybe, but if
Maybe,
they're
that's it.
in, it's be easier than just trying to open it and then another slime pouring out. So, or maybe a giant slime will pop up from the top. Who knows? That'll be
Mm-hmm.
a king slime, if you will. If you guys played Dragon Quest.
I would have a peek in my bin. I would
You're
climb
going
up
to
the
take a peek in
stairs.
that
and-
one?
Yep.
Wow. I don't believe your luck.
Oh my God! What is that? What? Are you serious?
I am
Not
serious.
beer. Not beer.
How many beholder zombies are there?
This one's so drunk.
rolling so much dog garbage here. Initiative.
Well, at least Quillback gets to go first.
Lord Jesus.
So, in the southmost one, besides noticing the fact is when you opened it up, since you went there, that the interior is lined with copper and there, and it's pretty empty except for this beholder zombie.
I'd have to imagine it takes up a good amount of the interior.
Be like,
Yeah.
sorry guys, it seems pretty empty. Oh, except for the giant beholder zombie. Nothing in that.
I will shriek like a tortoise, and I'm gonna drop darkness right on top of me, and I'm gonna just basically fall and like cowabunga slide on my shell back down the staircase.
Appropriate.
Awesome. What's the size of
Oh
darkness?
wait, sorry. Sorry, not darkness. I'm gonna cast blindness on it
Oh,
and then do it. I wish I had darkness right now. I can't hear anything.
Which eye would blindness affect?
Well, it should affect the creature. It says you
Yeah,
blind a
yeah.
foe.
I think the same we did last
Yeah.
time. Blinds him completely. As
I
Sean
mean,
swears.
so
Dang it, they do it
I
again.
mean, if
So-
you target a humanoid, you have to pick one of the humanoid's eyes to blind.
Fair enough. That's fair.
yeah, so DC 15 con save from Captain Zombie.
Okay, let's do this.
Or a legendary resistance, if it has one.
I don't think a zombie beholder has a legendary
I
resistance.
would hope.
So you could said
I hope it
con,
wouldn't.
right? 15.
15, yeah, con.
Roll out one.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
This is
I guess I'm
exciting.
like still with it. Hang on. Okay, so that didn't work. Shoot.
I'll be
Channel
perfectly honest.
divinities.
I actually missed this part about the beholder zombie in the tank when I read this the first time.
Do I have to use
I
an
just thought it was
action
here to
do that?
piss off the dwarf with no beer.
I was expecting like a golden, like unending tankard or something. No, I get a
Okay.
beholder
Oh.
zombie.
So what was that green stuff?
That's mucus
Um,
from the zombie, I guess.
I'm still gonna move away from it. I mean, I'm not hanging up here with this bad breath. So I'll go back down the stairs. I'll just run. Come saw. No, I'm gonna keep going.
More than
luck.
fair.
And I would have to think that if it's going to take a magical opportunity. Do they bite? I don't. It doesn't matter. We'll see.
has enough teeth for it.
I am running out of stuff to do.
And I haven't been able to use
She ugly.
Yeah.
Gross
Yeah.
looking.
I haven't been able to use whales from the grave because I've only got to hit one at a time. So
You're hitting
kid's gonna
pretty
run.
hard though.
5, 10. Hide behind Mert. Because Mert's a medium creature, I can. And then I'm going to shoot the boulder.
Hit sneak attack.
Yep. Oh, poop.
No.
That's
This
all I
fight's
got.
going considerably different than last time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
with
we
the
need to have
notable lack of
our goblin bait.
fishing. Yeah, notable lack of fishing.
All right.
Who's going to take the first eyeball? This is laser.
All right. 1.
No.
All right. Now let's figure out which one he's going to use. 2. All right. Ooh. Not the worst thing that could have happened.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, the energy, whatever ray or the disintegration ray, not be nice.
No.
Now, is he floating out of melee like the other one was?
Sorry, what?
Is he floating in the air out of melee like the other one?
Well, yeah. Right now he's floating on top of what would be the vat, right? So you can, of course, go up those stairs, and would give you the advantage of basically being able to engage him in melee easily, right? Or you can get onto any one of the vats have stairs, and if you want to jump,
Yeah.
being a monk, you can easily make that distance.
Oh, yeah. Guess I'm fairly close, so just keep it simple. Just run up those stairs and punch.
Are you gonna stun him?
Yeah, I'll give it a try again. Well, it went well for last time. So first punch.
Oh,
Okay,
Amazing,
Nice.
right in the eyeball.
spending a key point to stun strike. So he has to make a Constitution saving throw. And
what's DC?
sorry, I just need to look on D&D Beyond. Oh, where is it? DC 13. Okay,
Oh,
not the best.
Oh, that's all? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so DC 13. Give me a sec here. It managed to survive, but does it take any other damage?
No, but from my Crusher feat, all attacks against it have advantage until next turn. Well, I haven't actually rolled damage yet either.
Okay. Just because you did a critical, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just do my other attacks then.
Go ahead.
Oh, no.
But don't you have advantage? So you should be able to re-roll that.
That's right. I said it, I forgot already.
So
And
there
that
you
will
did
work,
it.
so-
So there we go.
Okay, so now the bonus action attack, which I will have an advantage for.
Jesus.
2 crits, my word.
Wow.
Okay, that's
Well,
me done.
yes.
Monk's going crazy.
Roided
All right.
Monk's gone mad.
A little
The people's elbow.
yeah.
up.
Just a quick DM question. So I'm assuming I won't be able to knock him prone with my my strike, right? Because he's floating.
He has immunity to prone. I'll let you.
Yeah, okay, I figured. Okay, cool.
At the moment.
Yeah, then I'll run up to him.
And
Same.
we'll say also the fact is, since you dealt with one already, you already have a kind of idea of that.
Yeah, I figured. Okay,
Especially
I'll
recently.
do. Yeah, like just the same day actually. Okay, so I'll do just a normal hit for my first attack.
With advantage.
Oh yeah, with advantage.
Yeah.
Here we go. Come on, crit. Oh my lord. and feeling super defeated, I'm going to use a combat superiority point and use also my bonus action, my second attack, and point at Wes and be like, hey, stun him, do it again. So you have an extra attack, and you can add an extra 6 to your damage if you hit him.
Okay. If I hit him,
Oh my god.
well, that's the first serve advantage.
Oh yeah, you still had advantage. Yeah, do it again.
Ooh,
Do it again.
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
There we go. And add an
Nice.
extra 6. I guess I could just add that to modifier.
Yep.
Yeah, and then try to stun him again.
Oh, yeah. Is hit him first. Keep on stun strike, so he needs to make another DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Here we are.
Hey.
Here we are. Thank
Okay.
you so much.
So he is now what, stunned?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Goris, all yours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run away because I'm frightened, and I'm gonna run over here to Quillback though, and I'm going to give him guidance.
Hmm.
So you roll a d4 on an ability check, of your choice, if you need it.
Sweet.
So that's pretty much all I can do because I'm frightened. And that's
All right. And that is back to Kovac. By the way, you guys have almost done 50% of its hit points in one round.
Mostly due to
That's
crits
crazy. Well
and
done,
sneak
guys.
Attack. Crits and sneak attack do a lot of damage.
I did nothing. So yeah.
You
Okay,
you
so
bravely ran
nice.
away.
Right?
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna shake it off. I'm gonna go back up. Run up the stairs. Feeling frisky. Full of vigor. And try to warhammer him. One-handed because I got my shield. Ooh,
Oof.
baby.
Dang.
We're
All
landing
right.
the crits like crazy.
It's because you're in a
And-
brewery, right? That's why you're critting so much. It's just
Yep.
you're on friendly territory.
We're just psyched. I'm going to use War Priest as well. It's attack again as a bonus action. Oh,
Yes.
ignore that with advantage. And there it is.
Oh. Robbed.
Okay,
Yeah.
at least you got what crit in.
Yeah,
pretty
that's
good.
it.
Okay, back to me. I don't need to hide this time. And I will shoot the boulder. Oh, wait.
Would he have advantage? Okay, you have advantage.
Oh,
He already
cool.
has advantage.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
you missed.
I did bad.
Oh,
Oh, that's
I rolled a 1 and a 4.
boo.
All right. So
Uh-oh.
let's see.
What's-
here.
But he's stunned
That's
until Wes's next turn, right?
Yes. All right.
yeah.
I think that's how stun works.
Ooh. All right.
Oh,
Ew. Sorry. This is
Can it
gonna
do
hurt.
that stunned?
Sorry.
Can it do that while stunned?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, because I think technically it's stunned until Wes's next turn, which is next, I guess.
You're right. Can't. All right. Never mind. You're lucky.
Woo!
Ah.
Not
About to have some fun rolling 10d8.
Not soup yet.
Whoa. Ouch.
I
I've
poke him
never
in the
actually
eye.
been able to get the to make a roll to use the disintegration ray of any beholder. We've strangely encountered a number of them.
It's true.
Might need to encounter 2 at once.
All right.
Next room, there are 2 beholder zombies.
And
Tie
a
his eye
normal
stalks together.
beholder.
Okay. So I guess they want me to try stun and strike it again.
I mean,
Yes.
if you feel like it.
Which means yes.
Well, do I hit first? Oh, wait, would I still have advantage? I don't
It's
think it.
stunned.
But the stun's worn off now.
Is it until
it's
the
my
beginning of your
turn.
turn or end of your turn? How does
End
it
of
work?
your next turn.
Okay, that's right. End of my next turn.
Yoinks. 4 crits.
Crazy.
Plus Cade's already.
And you
Jeez.
want me to try stunning. Okay. DC 13 Constitution check.
All right, it actually was successful.
Okay.
Don't you still have 3 more hits? Or 2 more hits?
But can I stun and strike?
Oh my.
What? What is going on?
Thanks,
Oh my
Java.
God.
Seriously.
Yet again, I'm feeling sorry for the beholder zombie. This is
Third
wrong.
time.
Yeah. Okay. Bonus action attack. Kind of dreading it at this point.
There you go.
Okay.
Still,
Regular hit now. Okay. That's yeah, that was a turn.
Unreal.
Beautiful.
Crazy.
Yeah, like feeling kind of bad for him. I'm just gonna stab him normally.
Yeah, half-heartedly.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, he
Oh.
deflates.
Oh.
Falls right back into the tank.
Yeah. We all just silently close the lid and,
It's
walk away.
beholder brow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I like it.
We'll let you play at some point, Sean.
We'll let you do
So rude.
something, maybe. We'll let you.
So, are
we'll
you
let
guys
you
going to
do
check the other
something.
tanks?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe
Yeah,
try the
but-
spigot first.
Yeah, it's a funny
Have a
fact that
listen.
I only have 2 key points left.
And there was nothing else in there except for that beholder, I guess.
Yeah, basically, that's it. I mean, you find 4 of the other tanks are empty. There is, seems to be nothing really in the 5th one there as well. So, and there's about 30 empty barrels, all made of iron branded zinker wood. It's a woody fungus. They're in poor condition, can't hold any liquids anymore.
Cool. Well,
So on the door was 2 dwarves standing on barrels.
Yes.
Does anyone else think we need to stand on some barrels?
well, we'll try to open the door first.
Where can we
I
get
think
second ball?
door.
And there's no writing or anything on that door, just the two images.
Yes, that's all that's there.
I mean, I'll do it.
And detect magic, it would still be up as well, just if there's anything going on. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay. There is no magic.
Cool. I guess we'll open the doors then. Oh wait, no. Should I perceive them first? They look locked or anything, or is there an opening mechanism?
Nope. You can open them.
I'm gonna give Goris a little shoulder rub just to. Sorry, you looked a little freaked out there.
Yeah, that was some scary stuff, gotta say.
Okay, so what
What do my dwarf eyes see?
Okay, just 1 second before you guys do anything.
Oh no.
Check something.
Looks like a trap hallway to me.
Okay, Quillback and our druid definitely think something is up. Just because of your perception level is so high on both of you.
You sense anything, Gors?
Yes, there's definitely something going on. Can I? You've got your detect magic up?
You do.
I do. Yes. Do I detect anything coming towards us, or?
There's no magic here, but you know, maybe you want to take a notice this hallway gradually slopes down towards the west. Perhaps you want to take do a bit more of a perception.
Okay. Yeah. On with their cue, I'll throw another perception down the hallway. See what's going on.
All right. You are pretty sure that
Oh Lord.
yeah.
Well, let's roll the
No.
beholder into one, then we can jump on his body as we go.
You gotta get him out of the tank.
I didn't know dwarves liked. I think I know why dwarves have pits. I heard dwarves bounce.
But if
That's a
you
misconception.
having that idea, there's something much more accessible for you.
The barrels.
Oh,
Yeah.
barrels.
Yeah, we'll
there's
just roll the
30
barrels
of them.
down. Yeah. Roll them down
Let's
to fill
do
up the
it.
holes.
Oh, let's do it. Fetching.
Are they pits? Oh, it's a pit trap. Got it.
But do we
Or
see
could we just
anything
jump
in it?
over
Like,
them?
is there like a door or like another hallway or something, or is it just like a dead end hallway?
Okay, let's take a look here.
I mean, I still want to get to the end of it, but excuse me. Oh, Liam, got some feedback on your.
Oh,
Not this, Liam.
No, other, yeah, older Liam.
Let's see.
Is your cell phone next to it or something?
Microwave?
Yeah, microwave.
Is your pet microwave?
still there?
Yeah.
No, it just. I guess you got a text or something, and maybe it was just me, but it sounded like.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard it.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay, so you notice the fact is if you roll a barrel, it rolls all the way through. It doesn't seem to trigger the trap.
Hmm.
Into the barrel. Roll
No,
it
no,
over.
no, 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 no.
Let's do it.
I don't know what stories you've read, but dwarves don't go in barrels.
Now,
Okay.
there's other ways that you can probably deal with these. You imagine they're
Stand on the barrel.
yeah, you could do that. If you want to balance on top of it as it careens down, I'll need a 20 DC dex or acrobatic check.
Nope.
You can
Try me.
put yourself into one. You can also try. You could just, if you're inside the pit, I'd let you try to disable it with with thieves' tools. DC 15, but you'd have to go into the pit.
Oh,
Okay.
it's a spiky pit.
Does anybody have any iron spikes?
Mm,
I feel like we
Not-
do.
Does
didn't
anyone
we
have caltrops?
Nick buy a
Doesn't-
bunch?
I have caltrops.
No, I don't think we bought iron spikes.
So I think Caltrop should do it.
The one game I play and they definitely bought a lot of spikes.
Okay, so how about you guys? I will let you for this one time and one time only put me in a barrel and roll me to the end.
And
Oh,
I'll
I
be
have
on
two.
top of the barrel.
I have
Okay.
2 iron spikes actually in my inventory, which I will utilize.
Okay. If you you can wedge them into the
Yeah.
the lid.
I
That
have
will
a
prevent
crowbar.
one of the traps from being able to open.
Okay. So I'll use my hammer and I'll smack in a couple spikes.
Do you guys have something like anybody have a arcane lock?
No.
You have Hmm.
They're
You
asking
said
a little
thieves
too much for the
tools.
party.
You said thieves tools from the inside though, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we could do that.
I don't want to
how-
go in the pit. I can't climb walls.
Well, we
Have a
have
look at
rope
what's in the
inside.
party sheet.
I'm not a thief rogue.
Okay, so one is disabled.
Yep.
What about
could go over
What about using arrows instead of spikes?
There's a dagger in the party sheet. Dagger can
Yeah.
work, maybe.
Wedge dagger in there.
Yeah, it has to be, fairly robust, right? It's something that's not going to break. An arrow will break, wood and things like that. So it has to be iron or some sort of metal if you're going to.
I don't really have anything.
I guess I'll roll murder. I'll go
Yeah,
on
you
top of
guys-
the barrel and roll murder across.
Can roll me across while Cade dances on top like a log driver.
I have expertise in acrobatics. I have a +10.
Okay, then.
Dog driver's waltz starts playing.
Mm.
One.
Ooh,
Definitely
See?
going
you didn't make it.
in.
I'm fine. You're not.
You're the one on the bottom, Mert.
It's okay. I'm braced. I don't know. Is there? So I know we're doing this, but is there something at the other end, or are we just hitting the walls for
You
fun?
hit the wall for it, so you're fine. It's a little uncomfortable, but you're fine. On the other hand, Cade there has taken a fall, so he
Is that where? Mert's on the bottom.
Your
Barrels are
you
fine.
fall off.
Fell off.
Yeah, he fell off.
I fell off plenty of barrels as a kid. Come on.
So Cade
Ah,
will
you're
take
fine.
7 points of damage, but that's been absorbed.
Skinned your knees.
Yeah.
knocked
So
idea.
you're there in that. It's spring loaded. Would you like to use your thief tools and attempt to disable the mechanism now that you're
Sure.
All right, so that's give me a roll. That's a DC 15 Dex check. Yeah, you made
Ooh,
that
well
easily.
done.
All right, so that's another trap has been disabled. Leaving just the one as you climb out. So you still have the one trap. Yeah, no.
Cade, you're back.
Yeah. So
And do I see anything like a lever or something from this end?
there's
like a new-
nothing there
nothing, eh?
visible to you guys. There might be something, but
Mm-hmm.
you need to, at this point, you're going to need to investigate.
All right, I'll throw an investigation, then try to touch every stone.
And could use a wonder secrets.
Ooh, beauty.
Well, first off,
Break
how are you
into
going to
a
get there? That's this final trap.
Who, me? Oh, well,
the other
okay. So
guys.
I was in the barrel. So would I have made it to the end or not?
You've made it to the end, but the
Yeah,
other
okay.
people there,
Yeah.
though I think the range, if you break out the wand of secrets, you can.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I just don't know if it detects everything or just one thing, because if it's just one
Everything,
thing,
boss. And
Oh my
so
lord.
there are
Okay.
2 secret rooms, which it is
Oh.
detected.
okay, don't need to use it.
So you've used it, and it's detected it.
oh,
Uh,
okay.
So here's the question: how are you guys dismantling the last trap?
who's who's
Can
willing to
we-
you know?
Can we put a rope around Cade and lower him down?
I mean, he's got the boots of spider
And then-
climbing. He could climb
Yeah,
up.
Yeah,
you
I
could
can just-
probably
oh, yeah, I
break it,
can
force it
climb
open with
walls.
a strength check if somebody wants to.
Yeah, I can just break it and then
Let's-
you can lower
let's-
down and fix it.
Let's do it together. You do it with advantage.
All right.
That will help.
Okay, so
I'll do an athletics for you.
yeah, with advantage. Go ahead.
Why? Why is it? And it 17 doesn't matter.
Unfortunately, it doesn't budge.
Oh,
Hmm.
we fixed it already, guys. Don't worry about it. Come on over.
Hey.
Does Kate step on
No.
it?
Well, wait.
Um,
So what kind of pitch up? Is it like two doors that open like this, or is it just like something that falls down? Because like if he's got his spider climb, they'll just
That's true.
work down.
The stick. Hmm?
Now that we know it's there, obviously.
I mean, we're trying to break it open?
Or
Why don't we
force
not
it or
just-
keep it in place? Like I said, maybe if you guys have two, like the way you had two spikes, you use those. I said if you had somebody had arcane lock, you could lock it in place. You dismantle it from the inside.
Why don't we just step on it? One person holds the other person, and then we throw a lot of barrels in there, fill it all up.
or we could try to use that dagger to lock it in place.
Okay, if you wanted to slowly, just fill it up with barrels to the point where it's there.
Do
Now
that.
it's a 20-foot drop, but since it's just one, and as long as you're not rolling the barrels, but you're just sort of plopping them there, you can eventually do that. So it's gone. All right. So now you're faced with two secret rooms, which ask the question, which one do you check out first? The north or the south?
Blue pill.
Watch them both be the same room.
And like south, I guess.
Yeah. I guess southwest the best of the path.
Okay, going in the south one, right?
Yeah. Just arbitrarily going to the south.
All right, so let me just bring up.
Two beholder zombies.
Yeah, it's like how many beholder zombies do we see?
Yeah.
Okay, this is chambers, obviously. A secret hidden behind a secret door. The room's walls are climb about 10 feet tall. They angle inwards to form a pyramid cap, sort of with a 30-foot high apex. You can tell that there was a number of barrels there, probably, stacked at one point. Most of the barrels are collapsed. They're, smashed. There appears to be a number of them, however, intact. But these are, engraved on the lid of each barrel. Do you still have your detect magic up?
I
Depends on
think
how
it's
long
only
we
10
spent
minutes.
filling up with barrels, I guess.
How long do we spend? Yeah, probably maybe just. I'd say just.
You can say that there's an abjuration magic under this, aura faint there. If you want, you can take a look at these barrels of ale.
For sure.
Yeah. Sorry, but I'm gonna be eating while we play. That's okay.
Well,
Yeah.
anybody who you can do, there is a, if you take a look, there's probably a GIF on these if you want to guess. Anybody wants to do an Arcana roll and figure out what's going on?
Ooh, I can do that.
Do it.
I guess I can't.
Is it? Is it?
No, it's
written
fairly easy. You
dwarven,
think
or-
it's a preservation. So in all effect is you imagine that you've got a bunch of barrels here of ale that is preserved.
Ooh,
We have,
ancient ale.
Are we thinking this
we
stuff
have
fit
a
in
Full
our?
barrel, by the way,
Portable
weighs about
hull?
400 pounds.
I figured.
we've got the
Each,
black hole thing, right?
Yeah.
each of these, you'd have to guess that if you could sell this, that you could probably make a pretty penny, 40
Oh.
GP per barrel. 40.
And
How many
much?
are there?
49 in this room.
49.
Lord, if only we had an establishment to sell it from.
And how does this magical pit work again? We could just chuck stuff in it.
I think it's up to 500 pounds, right, or something.
I think so.
The
So we could
portable
put
hull.
one in it. Yeah, it's not worth it.
But you have booze and you can sell 40 gold.
Or if mark it on the map.
Only we had
Yeah.
if only we had an establishment we could sell it at.
We'll have to do a rescue mission with like a couple mages on the way back, a couple of tensors floating discs, and come get them
Yep.
again.
So you
I
guys
think
are going
that's only
through the
500
barrels, I
pounds, too.
take it?
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
gonna start rummaging.
We're gonna be opening them.
Oh, we should crack one.
We've got these empty tankards.
Oh wait, guys, before we get drunk, let's go check the north, north room, in case we have to fight, and then we'll come
Okay.
back here and have a rest here and try one out.
Well, technically, this is.
Oh crap!
Oh,
Okay.
Mimics, as
Of
if.
course, for God's sakes!
Hmm.
Oh my
If
God!
only we had an establishment to sell them at.
Sell mimics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mimics are
By the
Um,
way, I'm
Where
going to
do
be
you
nice about
think
it
all
if
the
you guys,
bad guys are getting their mimics?
just so you are aware, the room next to it is very similar, except its pyramid is not collapsed. And there's no encounter there. And it's 140 barrels.
Oh my God!
That's a lot of gold.
We need a portable dimension here.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess to Wes, the ale attacking him is probably his worst nightmare.
That's true.
They're fighting back.
Disadvantage on first attack.
The ale fighting back.
Well, he probably wouldn't even make a first attack, it's just down there in the basement. That's what I'm
Ale
going
can
with.
fight.
Fair enough.
Okay. Yeah, I'd probably just go like, what were these people drinking? And then just run up to the center and yeah, stab the first one. My God. Number 3. And there you go. Very good. And then stab it again. Ooh. Oh, not rolling great. Yeah, there you go. That's me for now. Oh, wait. We haven't done, can I do action surge actually and just do it again?
Okay.
Sorry, yeah. Just realized I thought we had used it already, but I guess we rested. Oh, there it is.
Crits for everybody.
Boom. 3 d8s. Oh my, so low. And then again, last one. That one's a miss. All right, cool. I'm done.
Yeah. Who did you attack?
Number 3.
Barrel 3. Okay. I will scooch over here.
And by the way, Mark feels obligated you feel up to mention, don't wreck the non-mimic barrels.
Yes, as I look over at Goris, no tidal wave.
No tidal wave. Oh, I know.
Slightly salty ale.
Ooh, salty ale. We could sell that.
All right, I'm gonna start moving my hands in a airbender kind of way and fire off a guiding bolt at Mimic Uno. Why? Ooh. And it is now glowing, and the next attack on it has advantage.
Well, okay. Coolback, since Coolback fired one off at that one. Aim. Duck.
Down here, really? Where'd they come from?
Oh,
You're supposed to say I am ducking.
oh, what? Where did I get all the? Where did I get
You
that all
had-
from? I'm just gonna reroll damage.
Hang on, let Sean reset that one first.
What the?
Yeah, you had it on yourself 3 times for some reason.
Somehow.
Okay.
So it gets 39 health back.
On barrel 1. Okay.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay, roll damage again.
Yeah. Uh,
And you can wails from the grave.
Oh yeah, I can. Was from the grave on him and ale barrel 2. Ooh.
Pretty good.
Okay.
You're
Done.
about to be real sticky, Mert.
Mm. So let that one go.
For the best.
All right. And a miss.
All right.
A miss.
Will he get out of it clean?
Come on, 3 for 3. Yes.
Horseshoe
Ooh.
up your butt.
I know the way beer acts. I can predict it.
The beer bender.
The beer bender. Exactly. You merely adopted the beer. I was born in it.
What was your mother doing? Good God.
That's it. They do like water bursts, but in the beer. That's how dwarves are born. Now you know.
Okay. I'm actually running out of spell slots. No one's looking too unhealthy, so I'm just gonna make some good berries, I think. Okay, I'm just making good berries.
Well, not a bad plan because considering where Mort was, theoretically he should have gotten hit by every single one.
Yeah, that was so lucky. Okay.
Moradin is smiling down upon me.
This is back up.
Okay, I think Wes's way to enter combat now.
Get off.
Go over to say tail barrow 2 here. Do I have? So I thought I had an item that can help me. Well, only item I need is my fist.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
my God. Crit Master General over here.
Holy smokes.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's bonus attack. That's okay. Yeah, I thought that was good. Where's the? There it is.
All right. Yeah, I'll continue my stabbing.
We have advantage now, right?
Which one has
On
advantage?
that one, L power 2.
Is it 2?
This is like when he went was the great. Remember those feet, the Great Cleave or something.
The Great Cleave? Yes.
You roll again. You had to.
Yeah. Just hoping for a 20. No dice.
Oh well.
Cool. And so I'll stab it.
Because then you try and take all 3 out in one hit.
I'm sad that cleave isn't a thing anymore. That used to be a big part of being
Yeah.
a fighter.
I kind of hope they add more rules to First Edition someday in the future.
Yeah.
Like maybe a advanced 5e.
That'd be cool. Ugh. All right. Boom. Through the gullet.
I'm hoping for like generic weird feats. I want some sort of generic, like a bunch of generic weird feats.
The problem is with feats is that unless you're a fighter, like you have to be really sure you want to not get your stats to use them. Like I don't know. That's why I think I'll always stick with a fighter, because you get so many extra bonuses. You're like, well, I could actually take, Shield Master, for example, and not be too
depending
worried.
on which settings they're actually reviving next year, because that's one of the things they did say is that there is more old settings coming next year. There are a few settings which I see definitely probably are going to require them to have feats. Mind you, of course, they apparently set off a firestorm by just saying the most obvious thing, going, okay, anything that's not presented in 5e is not canonical. They said all the novels, video games, they're not canonical. It's like
They're trying to Star Wars
it. Well, which is like, okay, yeah, so because canon is different for every single game. Everybody's table has a different one.
Absolutely.
And not to mention, has anybody ever tried reading every single D&D novel?
I've only read one.
It's painful, some of them.
Yes, it is. And considering I, for a period about decade, read everything that they did, and you cannot keep stuff straight, and it does not even agree with itself.
Just the fact too that they're like this is kind of around the year this stuff happens, but really any time that, all their books are like, so,
Well,
just put it in there somewhere.
Yeah, most people just shrug
Yeah.
their shoulders, but there's a few people which were going ballistic, and it's like, dude, what's your problem? And it's like one guy said, "This is an insult to Ed Greenwood and things like that. How they, making his." And okay, go. Ed Greenwood's Forgotten Realms is vastly different to what's printed.
100%.
There's whole countries and areas which are not in his realms. Moonshade, for example, is not part of his realms.
Like, I mean, how many times has the world been restructured in the Forgotten Realms?
The sort of generic weird feats that I want are something that's only gonna come up once or twice. But when it does come up, you're gonna be really glad you have it.
So anyway,
I'm going to put my shield away and hit the sun with my hammer.
It's
Smack of the
back
mimic.
on target.
And that's all.
Okay. I am going to kill the arrow barrel. The ale barrel.
Do it.
Do it, Doug.
Woo!
Well done.
Wasn't lying.
And
Do it.
then, Whales from the grave, I will get the other one. Oh.
And is that all your whales? That should be.
Yep, that's all my whales for the day.
I'll be right back.
Oh, give me a break.
No chance. Got no chance.
He knows the ale.
I ebb and flow with their movements.
All right.
I don't know. I'm just gonna throw an animal.
Float like a barfly, sting like
It's an
a.
elk. Be
I
very
don't
upset.
know.
No, 7. Let's see what bag of tricks.
Elk, 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 elk.
I think it's like a giant badger. Nope, it's a dire wolf.
Oh, jeez.
Woo!
Why
This
not?
mimic has no chance.
Just let the dire wolf deal with it. We'll go pick up the ale.
Pseudopods are delicious.
Uh,
Once they're killed, don't they revert to just like this form, this like malleable form? Because they have like a body structure before they become like an item. And I'm pretty sure when they die, they go back into that like pseudo.
'Cause I
state.
mean, like, what form would they be if they were when they were born?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what did I come back to?
Question
We're
for
a dire wolf.
Nothing.
That's a big wolf. My gosh.
Don't mind it.
Since you guys are there, it gets.
Then it gets advantage. Impact that piece.
20. All right.
Bite.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Did no one? I guess no one took damage from that fight even. Very good.
Nobody took damage from that fight.
We know the ale too well.
That's a bit of psychological damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
it's
Sean.
just a glove.
It's
All
like,
right.
I can't hit anything.
So anyway, I've added all the ale into your
Yeah.
into your party thing. I don't know how you're gonna transport it at some point, but just a more.
We
you
do
know,
like an like a whole, what's that word?
Montage.
Expedition. Yeah. Just
I want that.
It's 186 barrels.
Wow.
6 at a time. We grab one each, and then just go back and forth like 100 times. Very good.
And then we sell, and then we put them at the tavern.
Yeah,
Because if we if we sell them at the
something like 7,440 gold.
Wow.
This
and
is
then
this is assuming this is the good stuff as well. Like maybe this is the off brand like Iron Brew.
Well,
That's
here's the
not
thing:
very
you figure if you market it as the dwarven masters, which nobody's been able to have for some time, right? And under Mountain Brew, right? At the very least, people are going to want to drink it. So if you're serving it exclusively at your tavern, yes. Though Yawning Porter probably also would pay a pretty penny to have some of that on tap.
but if we sell it on at our tavern,
That's the
people
plan.
might come to our tavern and buy something extra.
That's the plan.
It's true.
Come for the
fish.
beer, stay with the fish. Yeah.
So, what are you
So
guys
that's-
gonna do next?
So that's both of them, right? So they're both. There's nothing else except for all the thousands of beer barrels, or hundreds.
Yeah.
Cool.
I thought we were heading towards a way out or a level 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you remember you went
Turn
down this
right at the
corridor,
ballista,
but you could have gone straight. There was another doorway.
All right, well, backtrack.
So it's
So I'm not totally tapped out here, guys, but we're
Oh, sorry, I'm using Quillback.
getting kind of
Jesus.
low.
Yeah, so it's
Did you
for the
guys want to
beers.
take a long rest in the beer room?
Oh, sure.
Good idea, yeah.
I mean, I'm not like we're all in good health and all that, and I got a couple spell slots left, but I'm just saying.
All right, soon.
I'm looking a bit shabby, to be honest with you. But yeah,
You got a direwolf. You're good.
You have a
So,
friend.
are you going to do a rest, short, long? What's the plan?
Honestly, I'm okay, but if you guys want to take something, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not in the most need either.
I wouldn't mind taking a rest. I've got that moonlight spell as well.
So it's gonna be a long rest.
Yeah, let's go back to the beer room and take a rest.
Yeah, I've got a
So-
special spell that sort of protects us as well while we rest.
Oh
All right,
yes.
Let me mark you down for a long rest. Somebody could please go into the party, mark off some rations for everybody.
Oh, I
Okay.
have those. I have those good berries still. I can just give you one that's like one ration for a
Okay.
day.
And mark off one of the barrels because I figure you guys are gonna want to tap it.
You gotta try it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not sure.
It's
Should,
good. It's good. It's good.
I don't remember when was the last time I reset the Wonder Secrets. I don't know if it would have been drawn to.
Yeah. So
Yes.
we'll say after the long rest, you can consider it reset and all that.
Okay, I will see how much it resets. How do you do D3 again?
Do a right click over the D6. Then there is a custom dice option.
I see.
Click on that, and you'll see there's a D0, D2, D.
Oh, and it's all recharge.
Yep.
Perfectamundos. All right.
So what is your plan?
I guess we'll keep on keeping on.
Mm-hmm. Have a look at the door. Have a listen.
Throw a little percepciones.
Yep.
Beautiful.
The door seems fine.
It's a door.
Poke my head around the corner.
It's a corridor.
All right. Well, this is assuming there are no more traps. Let's do it.
Onwards march.
Hmm.
Guys, you won't believe it. There's another corridor.
I don't.
No, not another.
All right. So you come, there is clearly some stairs leading down.
Go down the stairs.
Also,
There's also a door
All
to the south.
Hmm.
Check
Right.
it out.
I'll perceive the door.
So guys, just so we're clear, those are the stairs down to the third level.
Okay.
And so I need to know, are you planning on going to the third level? Or are you
so.
going to continue exploring?
Is there
sorry.
anything left to see on the second
Yeah.
level?
Well, you
Yes,
have
it-
this doorway.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we'll do the door first, obviously.
I guess it depends on what's behind the door.
Yeah, there is, you don't know. Open it up.
I feel like I'll regret this. Peek in. Oh God, another hallway. It never ends.
Okay. This is,
And it has another hallway attached to it.
there is the walls climb up about 15 feet and angle inwards to create a peaked 30-foot high ceiling. The sloped upper wall has red glowing crystals set into them. The crystals are giving off a dim light.
Ooh, we could. I wonder how the people at the tavern would like that.
Wait, they probably explode. Let's wait.
There are carvings on the lower walls that were once appears to be depicting dwarfs pushing mining carts, but these works have clearly been defaced, in some cases replaced with stony tentacles that protrude from the wall. There is a 20-foot tall double door standing closed in the west end of the wall. Carved into the wall flanking the double doors are armored dwarves, their stony beards flowing out of great helms, concealing their facial features. So, and there is also looks like a little bit of a corridor as well.
Constructs, you believe? What do you guys think?
You think about these tentacles here.
Yeah.
Are they coming out of the wall like they would obstruct our way, or are they?
Go whack one.
They're not obstructing your way, but if you want to walk by.
Yeah, Goris, go walk by.
I'm the wolf.
I go
Yeah,
whack
send
one.
This
Send
with a
the
stick.
Sorry.
Yeah, just quarterstaff to the tentacle.
They wriggle. They wriggle harmlessly. They won't
Ugh.
eat anybody, but
Do they look kind of moist?
no, the stone.
Okay.
Oh, still
Hmm.
gross. All right,
Okay.
well, I guess slowly make our way
Careful.
towards ever vigilant.
So again, you have a choice. There is a bit of a hallway there, or there is the double doors.
Do the big doors first, I guess.
Yes.
Yep,
Start
let's
with
do
your
it.
people.
So you said there's oh my god, that hallway is generous. There's, there's 2 statues you said, right? By these doors. Do they look like
They're
menacing?
carved into them, you know.
Oh, carved.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, this is a huge hall that you see visible here. There is a ceiling that's over 30 feet high, vaulted. It's supported every 20 feet or so by thick stone arches. Standing in the hallway, there are the skeletons of 4 huge dragons. Their bones held together by wire and cement. Here and there, a few pieces of each dragon has broken off and fallen to the floor. There is a 5th dragon skeleton in a similar state of disrepair, filling the alcove to the south.
Like hanging from the ceiling, or it's on the ground?
It's not hanging from the ceiling, but it's in this alcove over.
Okay.
Here.
Mm.
A dragon's skull would be awesome in the bar.
I didn't like the spectators though.
That's a little bit different
I
because
think
those
it
were
must be
real
like-
things that we hung up on the walls.
Gazers.
Yeah, gazers.
Yeah.
We got some negative reviews on that one already.
It still smelled.
Yeah.
Didn't
That's
clean
far.
it properly. Okay. Can I throw a perception to see if there's anything else going on, like hidden or just spot hidden? I guess would be what I'm trying to do here.
Okay, go ahead.
Did it not work? I did. 16. Wait, did it not work?
Yeah. If you hazard a guess, most of these dragon skeletons might be metallic. That's about all you can.
As in
But they're
metallic dragons,
definitely-
or
sorry?
Yeah, sorry. Metallic dragons, as in versus chromatic. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
But they are definitely, each one is a different species.
Anybody know history or something? What is it? Nature? I don't know. See what's going on here.
Medicine. Tell how they died.
Where's
I
Orv
will
when you need
admire
him?
them greatly. I'll go up to the one in the alcove. Like a tourist. Check it out.
Take some mental photos.
Hey Wes, take a sketchy. I'm gonna put my head in
A
its
sketchy.
its jaw.
All right. And so there's nothing else of interest in this room.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna
Can we-
look. I'm just gonna look in the alcove just to make sure there's nothing like I'm gonna walk all the way around the dragon, just make sure there's not like stuff that we're missing back here.
Check under
On
the
the
head, check
secrets.
under the tail. Good one.
Should we do a detect magic or something on these dragons? I suspect that might be something else about them.
I
Metallic,
just assume
maybe,
everything is secret and magic. So
maybe there's some kind of construct if they're metallic. Or
Let me float something by you guys. So I can like speak to dead stuff, right? I can also speak draconic.
Yeah, what are you saying?
Well, I'm wondering if I can talk to you. I've never talked.
I don't think you can do that.
They just need to have a mouth. That's like literally the only requirement.
a what?
A mouth.
I'm pretty sure there's like a time requirement.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
been dead for millennia.
Does it even need to be humanoid?
They don't necessarily have. It needs to be a corpse. That's a big difference from skeleton.
And they don't have to answer, right? If they don't want to.
Yes, it does say corpse.
And has to spell fails to determine.
Still have a mouth. That's all. Okay. All right.
All right. Well, and are we thinking wand of secrets here? Are we worried, or do
Sure.
we move on?
Well, we've got 2 of them, so we might as well.
Just walk
Yeah.
around your room with it, see if we've missed anything.
Okay.
Yeah, the only thing that's really
One.
visible is that staircase.
Need to go up or down?
It goes down a little.
So we've got 2 ways down.
Okay.
You want
And
to
the
check out
other
the
doorway.
side door? The other one? The other hallway?
Yeah, we'll go check the other one before we go too far.
So you're not going to go down there. That's not down like a level. That's just minor.
Oh, I see. It's just like a
Ah.
little. Okay. Yeah, then we'll go down this way then, as we're here.
Okay.
Another.
Another door.
Getting used to these. All right, another trap check and etc.
It's fine.
Cool. Open the door.
All right. This appears to be once a dwarven shrine. But sprawled across a broken stone bench in the middle of the room is the skeletal remains of a tiefling clad in rotting leather armor.
I've got to take a long rest.
All right. Good night, Liam.
Yeah.
Good night.
Hey, Liam. Take care.
So someone desecrated this dwarven shrine with a skeleton.
But they might just come in and die.
He's clutching a quarterstaff that has become brittle with age, and there's a tattered backpack. Looks like it contained adventuring gear that's either rotted or rusted away.
Well, I'll definitely, at the very least, clear the altar there.
Yep. I'll bring out some religious ointments.
Okay.
Can we talk to this dude?
Yeah.
As I unceremoniously throw him across the room. You go talk over
There
there.
is enough remains that if you wanted to, that's possible.
I mean, this is the second tiefling corpse we've come across down here. Remember there was
Yeah,
that
doing
one that was
good.
like, there's that one pinned to the wall. Anything telling about this shrine or this altar, whatever we have in the room?
Nothing of note, just a dwarven, shrine.
Okay. Then yeah, I will lay the corpse down and do some mumbo jumbo and crack the sensor and exhale a cloud of smoke into the tiefling's mouth.
Okay.
And cast Speak with Dead.
All right. So you get, as you know, 5 questions.
I'll ask what they were doing down here.
Adventuring.
Ask him what his favorite color is.
Ask him if his skin was a shade of red or another color.
Yeah. What happened to you in this room?
He fell prey to a cloaker.
Ooh.
Immediately look up.
Yeah, as I hear that, immediately clocks the ceiling with shield and weapon drawn.
Maybe we should ask more about the cloaker, like how did it attack, or does Chewie have any advantage against him?
Nothing.
How many are there?
It was by the state of the body. This is quite some time ago, right?
Sure. What secrets did you find down here?
Well, there is a elven tomb nearby with a secret door in the north wall that I was not able, or my companions were not able to open.
Seems like stuff we're kind of looking for, maybe.
It says followed basically, the instead of if you hadn't come through the double doors, you went down and then to the right.
Okay.
What happened to the rest of your adventuring party?
No idea.
Probably live full, long lives.
Except for the one that we found.
One more question. You got any ideas? What were we looking for? I know there was an elven throne we were looking
Yeah.
for.
Yeah. Have a look. Oh, I have it written down in missions. Look for a 22-year-old human thief with a family crest. The Rosenard crest. Was Nard crest. Oh, wasn't that kind of a rescue mission, I think?
Maybe.
I got way back at the tavern.
And we figured out how to get into Skullport, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
we
you
know
have a
there's
rough
a-
idea.
Yeah. My notes are a bit wonky.
No, I can't think of anything else.
Were there any other areas down here that you were trying to search out?
Yeah, just exploring everywhere.
Okay.
It's too
Alright.
vague of a question, really.
Sure.
Get out of here. Ask him what hell is like.
Was your mom the lawyer or was your dad the lawyer?
Oh.
All right. So if that's all, yeah, well, both of them. Ooh. All right,
Cool.
we got a secret door location we got to figure out.
All right. So Mert would have cleaned up the altar and made it clear, good, and good to go. Probably would have poured some beer on it. Make sure it's
It's
clean.
tradition.
For the greater good. All right, and now I think we have to go down the side door around here. Excuse me. All right, usual, throw perception to the door, make sure we're not killing ourselves.
There is sort of an odd sound coming possibly from this room. It sounds, I don't know, maybe mechanical-ish, just almost clockworky-ish, maybe.
Hmm. I mean, I think the end result is still we're gonna open the door, but be on your guard, guys. More than usual.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Take my crossbow out.
Good call. Everyone prepare something. And I
Okay.
kick the door open. Whoosh! Oh my god, it's a big room.
Yeah. So what you see in there is there are supporting the 20-foot high ceiling are 4 pillars of white marble, each shaped in the likeness of a stoic female elf in flowing robes with a flowering branch clutched to her chest. They're facing inwards. Circling the counterclockwise is a quadrant. There, in case you guys don't know, that is a creature from the neutral plane, often, the clockwork. It's one of the there, and on the walls are carved basilisk reliefs of unicorns and bare branches, branch trees.
Okay. All right. Don't be too outwardly aggressive, but let's go see if this thing can talk, I guess. Can we hail it down as it flies around? Oh Lord, we're fighting caryatids. Shoot. Cool.
Whoosies?
What's that?
I don't know what those are.
They're from a very famous temple on the Acropolis. They're like basically women columns. They're the only place you find them in the ancient
Those are
world.
the elves.
Yeah, and but here they're elves and they're about to kick our asses. So
Actually, no.
No? Oh, okay, cool.
They are literally statues. The only reason they're there is in case you guys decide to do something to the statues.
Ooh.
At the moment, or maybe they animate. Who can say? But at the moment, they're inanimate.
How many spell slots do you have?
Not enough.
All right.
Is Halistron aggressive, or if we try to?
It is just circling
Ignoring us?
counterclockwise.
Yeah.
It does not acknowledge or seem to understand anything that you're saying. It's a Modron. Did anybody speak Modron? Probably not, right? Okay.
Or the goblins when you need them. I mean, gnomes.
Even the gnomes would have to be hard pressed.
Yeah.
It's not exactly a very common language.
Yeah, I got nothing for this.
Yes, we sneak past it. Oh, maybe not even sneak. Just walk past.
If you just ignore the statues and ignore it, nothing seems to happen. Where would you go, though? There are clearly two exits. You can either go to the left or the right. The left, there is no door, but to the right, there is a door.
Should we go
through the door?
Yeah, the door first, I guess. Just always like looking back at that thing constantly. Yeah. Don't trust it. And yeah, I guess
again, it's as long as you are not seem to bother it or do it, just passing through, nothing happens. It is not paying you any attention.
Excuse me.
Strange little guy.
So we'll go for the door then.
All right, then you open the door just going to leave that there for the moment. Okay, and
Oh God, this place just never ends.
no, and so stop.
Oh.
Where you are, and
Oh,
so this is a chamber that he seems to be older than the dwarven hewn chambers. You know, the evidence that there's crumbling walls, slanted walls, thin river streams of dust pouring down from cracks in a sagging ceiling. There. And of course, there are two owlbears, as you can plainly see. There also seems to be a dozen elven sarcophagi arranged in this dusty room that have been reduced to rubble. There is also probably some carvings that may have depicted elves on elk in a forest, but I mean, time and neglect has all but destroyed it. This is most likely you believe the elven tomb that you were told there is a secret door. So why don't we call it for this evening, and we'll pick up from here
yeah.
next time.
Sounds
Cool.
good.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah,
That was
that's good.
fun. It
Something good to look forward to next week.
Yeah.
Pick it up in combat. Because you guys are way too hot tonight.
Blow through whatever you throw our way. It's horrible.
Yeah, next week works for me. It's cool.
So
Yeah,
next
I'll be
week
there
good
too.
for everybody.
Yeah,
I'm good.
good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Sweet.
Yeah, I don't think I have any issues with the next couple of weeks. I'm supposed to be doing a writing course, but it's gotten derailed.
Is it
Oh.
oh, that's unfortunate.
Well, recovering from my second shot and work.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
But anyway, I wasn't really in a rush to publish it anyway for it. Because I'm doing its adventure writing course. And at the end of the day, you're supposed to publish something to drive through or the DM's Guild, depending on what it is. I chose Call of Cthulhu.
Right.
And wow, their rules and regulations are a little bit more onerous than DM's Guild. But to be fair, it's apparently there's quite a few more copyright issues that they have to deal with.
Hmm. Are they dealing with a lot of like Lovecraft like licenses and stuff, or
Well, most of I think all of Lovecraft's work is technically in the public domain.
right?
The problem is there's some creatures and things like that built on which they're using with the permission of other creators, like other authors. So they're using it with their blessing, so they can't open that up to
Oh, I see.
us to use because it's not in the public domain. So it's a real headache there. I'm just going, and figuring out, because it's one of those things where it's easier. It's similar to how the DM Guild is. For it is, if you write something and you're putting on the DM's Guild, you get to use a lot of Wizards intellectual property.
Right.
But if you're just using the SRD, you have limitations to the SRD, and that cuts off a lot of Wizards property there. So it's a little more anything like that. But Call of Cthulhu Chaosium, I'm just finding is there to get a clean list of what is acceptable and not. Apparently, it's like they're constantly updating it because some edition printings had stuff incorrectly listed.
Oh, jeez.
So go figure. I mean, that's like anything. As somebody said, you know what, a lot of Lovecraft stuff should have been in the public domain a lot earlier for that. I don't know if anybody's ever followed like the history of Lovecraft.
No, not in that sense, no.
Well, given the fact that somebody said it is Lovecraft racist, hell yes. But man, should you have met his aunts? Wow. They're part of the reason he's so screwed up. But you take it's not even just really Lovecraft's thing, but after he died and how it was there was a person that took control of his estate, and it's a very much a good question of was that entirely done legally. And that's how you got the Arkham House Press and kept his books basically done. So it's a two-handed sword, right? Was this done well? But at the same time, there's a lot of things that were introduced into Lovecraft and the mythos that really weren't there, like the sort of because Cthulhu, it's supposed to be, they're alien beings like from space, right? But mind you, at that time introduced the idea that they're gods, as in cosmic, to deities and things like that, and introduced other weird things. So there's a lot that was done. So, but I mean, again, it just clouded the whole copyright and who's was done
right
on it. So, and it's fairly interesting, but anyway, it's a good, useful course anyway. But I wasn't too going to think I was actually going to publish, because, to be frank, who the heck wants to write an adventure in 1 month and then put it out for other people, because you're not going to have play tested it properly.
No.
And I mean, that's one of the big things, is that you can always tell when something's not been play tested.
Yes, that is true.
I was looking at Horde of the Dragon Queen and read the reviews, and it's like, this book was released before the 5e rule set was even finished. So there's like a bunch of stuff in it that you have to fix because it doesn't, it's not 5e compatible.
Jeez.
Yeah. Mind you, the reason why they chose the people that they did to write it is just because of their experience, right? Because if they could do it, it was better than anybody else. Because I think it's the guy behind Cobalt Press, which still to this day has some of the best third-party material.
For sure.
Because I think I mentioned I have all 3 of their monster books, which is great. And I have their magic spell collection, which they're good. I have, by the way, if anybody ever has anything from that, I have no problem allowing most of their stuff in. And they have a magic item book coming, which I backed on Kickstarter. And apparently they have a new one coming too, which I don't know how it's going to apply. It's just called Tome of Heroes. So I don't know if it's like a collection of NPCs or stuff, character options or anything. I don't know anything about it.
Oh, very cool.
That'd be handy too, yeah.
You can never have enough character options, I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
I gotta hit it, guys. I got a session to run in the morning.
Okay.
All right. Well, take care, guys.
We'll see you guys next week.
Yep.
Have a good night.
Take care, guys.
Okay. Bye for now.
Be good.
Bye.
Bye now. Bye.